How we doing, guys? It's Mario from MF Fly Tying, and today in the vice we've got a fly that I was using yesterday on my local brown trout water. It's a kind of caddis imitation, which I'm going to tie. Took most of my fish. There is a video that I will be putting up on YouTube as well, showing you some of the fish that I caught and how I was fishing these dry flies for the brown trout. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. So in the vice we've got a size 12 full and mill. It's a dry fly, or sorry, grab gape hook. That's the one there. And the thread that I'm using, this is a Textreme light olive for the thread. So we'll go ahead and we'll get a base of thread down the fly, remove our waste, and bring it just as the bend of the hook starts, and we're going to tie in a silver wire. Tie it in the underside, bring that up, back down again. I'm leaving a wee bit of space just down at the front because we need to get the deer hair in there, and also hackle as well. So the dubbing that I'm using is just a natural squirrel dubbing, or hare's ear. It's quite a light dubbing for this flight. As I said, I fished this in my top dropper, and it was my top performing flight yesterday. So I'll get our dubbing down the length of the hook, just leaving ourselves some space at the front, and then bring up our wire for a rib. You want 3 or 4 turns in there, and then lock that off. Okay, next part of the fly is to be using some deer hair. This is just a wee patch that I've got. It's in dark olive. You can do this in a kind of just natural deer hair. This one, this is the colour that was working for me yesterday. You just want your deer hair just to be off the back of the hook, so change hands, put it in a couple of like loose turns, and then pull down on it just to lock that in, and then bring your thread up and through that. Right. With the ends, you can break these off if you wish, but I'm going to cut them off because I want to try and remove as much as possible so that we don't have a big bump once we add our hackle in. So excuse the fingers. Just whilst I tidy this up. It's funny, yesterday they ignored this fly for the first couple of hours, and I was actually contemplating changing it. Let's get that tied in. And there. Okay, and then we're going to put a hackle in the front of this fly as well. You don't need to do this, you can bring your deer hair all the way to the front like a lot of the other guys tie it, but I like it tied it this way. Okay. And then with your, this is a Cox adult from Whiting's in brown. Not happy with the way that that's formed. With the deer here, it does create a little bit of a bump. There we go. So get that locked in. Pull everything back. Try not to get too many of the fibres pushing forward. Create your head. Got a couple of this sweet or strays just at the front there. And that is you guys. That is my version of a deer hair caddis. As I said, fished it yesterday very successfully for the brown trout. Keep an eye on the video that's coming out. If you are new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe now button. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you very much for your continued support, and we'll see you in the water. Tight lines.